Hey everyone, I'm Captain Forrest Falcon. Welcome to I Want to Run the Marathon, the first I Want to Be the Guy game I'm doing that isn't the original or one that probably isn't the most fun to play. So, as you can see, I've played through this quite a few times. We're going to just start ahead by deleting this one that I started a bit. Warning, are you sure you want to erase your save? Of course I am. I spent like 6 minutes on that warming up. I think I'll be fine. Okay, so this was an I Want to Be the Guy game that was originally done back in 2016 as a marathon to be played by people blind at it. Now, like I said, I've played I Want to Be the Guy games on this channel before that weren't exactly the greatest. This one is a lot better, but that's not going to stop me from criticizing the absolute heck out of it. If anything, it's going to encourage me to criticize this one more. So, as you can see, starting off, we've got, just your standard I Want to Be Guy. I knew that was going to happen, and yet I still just completely botched it. Now, this particular stage is my least favorite of the entire game. And you'll see why pretty much based on this screen. Now, the thing about this particular screen here is that it is filled with traps. A lot of this entire first world is filled with traps. And I'm going to be honest, I don't like it very much. Except for this particular one here, if I can get through. I actually like that because it's, you try to do something more difficult, the game's just like, no, go the standard path. Be boring. But I wanted to do something fancy and cut off like an extra second. No, you have to go the standard boring route. But that's like the only thing that I enjoyed when it came to traps on this stage, because I don't know, this stage has just had mixed feelings for me for particular reasons. Like, I can recall like the first time playing through this and not minding this first screen at all, because I didn't really have much in the way of expectations of this game the first time. Oh yeah, also, there's another trap right there. Ugh. And of course, one last one right here. There we go. But just, the thing I hate about so many of those traps is that there's just not enough time to react to them. And it's just annoying as all else. What was I even talking about? Something about... Yeah, I've had mixed feelings about this game for a while, because the first time I didn't have expectations going into this, and, then I get to the good parts of it, and I really enjoy myself. Then it's like, I don't know, a year or so down the road, I come back to it figuring, I'll play it, and that one's just a troll spike, and just have fun with it. Come to this screen, and... well, not this screen, just this first world, and absolutely hated it. Absolutely hated it because I had gone in with higher expectations. And that's just a fatal mistake if you're coming to this game blind. Coming in with high expectations, because this first stage is designed to crush whatever expectations you might have of this game being good. And then it, fixes those by actually being good the rest of the way through. And don't go for that switch there. All that happens is a brown block appears, and yeah, you get screwed. Sorry, just had a short interruption there. And now this one here. Now the thing is that this one is one of those traps that sets you up for expectations, because you think, oh, there's going to be spikes that appear below me, so I should shoot it and jump up. And what would happen if you did that? Yeah, they designed a trap that was specifically designed for someone who went into this with forethought into how this game is going to work. Clever, but if you like the traps, you might enjoy the first stage. I personally don't. I hate it. I despise it. And I don't mind it so much once I know where all the traps are. Like here, there's a spring that'll shoot you up into that spike, so we're going to skip that. Ugh. But just the thing is that the thing that I don't like about this particular stage is that it is so gosh dang ordinary compared to everything else. It's like your standard generic I want to be the guy fangame. And I hate it. I absolutely hate how generic, dull, ordinary it feels. Because it's just like... You know, this game has so many great things to it. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead and troll me with the corner. This game has so many great things, and you choose to start off with the worst stage in the game. And yeah, those platforms don't exist. I need to be careful, I keep shaking the mic. Okay, we're back. Hopefully I won't need to cut anything else, but... So what was I talking about? Criticizing this stage due to the fact that it's just so gosh dang boring. It's just like your generic, I want to be the guy, platforms, spikes, cherries, random triggers, you know, that sort of stuff. Also, I'm shooting the wrong cherry. You have to shoot the right cherry in order to destroy everything. And of course, needling. But the needling really isn't that bad. What makes it bad is the fact that, you know, you constantly have to worry about predicting specific traps. I don't mind traps like that where it's just like, oh, let's have something appear more difficult ahead of you. Because then I can say, yeah, I expect that, I react to it, and it's no problem. The things I hate are when the game tries to mess with you. Like, I don't hate all traps. Like, I just hate traps where it's just like, the game gives you no chance to react to it. No chance to do anything about it. And I should not be failing that so much. And then this entire section here just completely subverts your expectations by not having a single trap on it. Up until this point here. Like, that's the thing, you're going through this whole thing worrying about the trap, and then you die to something stupid like that. That's one thing you'll probably notice from me, since I haven't necessarily been playing many of these games lately. I'm probably going to die to a lot of very, very stupid needle jumps. And you know what? Sure. Let's show this off. You jump in the actual warp, you go into the little box there. That's why the box is there. Because the warp is actually a complete troll on this section. It is not what you were going for. So, trigger the trap, jump up, jump over here, jump down into the abyss because there is an invisible platform here. Ugh. Okay, next section, more cherries, more spikes. Trigger the cherry. Also, if you go back to that spot there, you know what, I'll show this off, just because. So you trigger this cherry here, and you go back, then a spike appears. So after the cherry is triggered, the spike appears. So you have to do that all in one motion. Also, as you can expect, when you shoot the switch, spikes are going to change up. Because of course they are. And I die to the easiest jump imaginable. Like I said, I don't mind the stage when I've had practice to it. Like, when I know the traps, when I know the spikes, I can get through this fine. But when oh my gosh. Why? Why am I making myself suffer through this longer? Like, it becomes so much more unbearable the longer I stay here, pretty much. Like, if I can do it, if I could get good enough to do this flawlessly, I would probably almost enjoy this stage. Because, you know, it's fun when you know everything about it to do it right. I saw that, but I just missed my jump. There's a tiny spike there designed to kill you. Which you should expect. And you should also expect the spike to come for you. Really just expect everything to troll you on this. This might be one of the few screens that I actually kind of like here. I like the idea of, oh, you have to rush through the stage because everything, as you can see, is slowly starting to fade away. I'm not going to make it. I was too slow. And now everything is gone. What did I even hit? Oh, there is a spike there. Like, yeah, you just have to speed run this section because otherwise you can't see. Everything turns invisible. But the thing is that even if you fail at it, the thing is that you still technically have a chance, because it's not like you're dead. You can still try and remember where everything was. So even if you are too slow, you still get a chance, which I appreciate. And I just need to stop failing these bad jumps. So I like the concept of this one, but pretty much nothing else. Everything else is a bunch of traps and annoyances, and it's all just generic spikes and cherries. And the same song that you hear in every poorly made fan game and the original I Want to Be the Guy. I suppose for some people maybe it has a nostalgia factor. It doesn't really for me, because when you play so many fan games, you just come to hate it when you see any screen that has this particular song to it. Oh gosh, I don't remember where it is. Dang it. Okay, so there was one space there, and then there was two, so I could have landed there. I just didn't remember where I could land safely. Otherwise, I might have still been able to salvage that. Okay, I'm going a bit faster so I can still see. And it is right here that I jump through the cherries, and we're good. And now we're at the boss. It's a giant cherry that shoots more cherries. And you have the great mechanic of shooting a needle to shoot the cherry. But if you hit the green cherry, you end up healing him. So that's a stupid mechanic that I hate. So basically, it's a rhythm type of battle, and it gets faster the longer you go. This can go by really fast if you're good at timing. That every time you screw up, it's like adding an extra shot on you have to do. Ugh. Stupid yellow cherries. Oh, and of course, mistimed that. I swear this game gets better past the first stage. Like, I'll actually have some enjoyable things to talk about. But right now, this is a stage where I'm going to get all my salt, all my criticisms of it out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so pretty much this was like the end of it for I Want to Be the Guy for me. When I came back to this game and it was like, oh, this game is one I should have fun with. And then I don't. And this whole stage, like that last time that I played it, it like put me in a bad mood for every stage that I played after it. So even the better stages, I was just like, oh, I'm so sick and done of this. Basically, if you ever reach that point, that's when you know you're done with a game, and you need to take a lengthy absence from it. Oh my gosh. Like, that is the stupidest thing, where you just spawn in and cherries already hit you as you're falling. Oh my gosh, why are you going so slow? I hate it. I hate the fact he changes speed, because it's like you get more into the rhythm the further into the battle you get. I need to remember to shoot him as I come down. I need to remember that. Also, it makes it so much worse to do any of this when commentating. It is a million times worse than just, doing it without commentary and you can actually think about what you're doing. Like, if I stop shooting, I can talk and do this. But the thing is that I need to shoot, otherwise I just screw up. Also, I just gave him like 3 hit points when I did shoot. Like, this battle either goes by incredibly quickly or it takes absolutely forever, depending on how good you are at shooting. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I dodged those. Okay, seriously, what was that yellow cherry doing? Like, all the other yellow cherries were coming down at me, and that one just decided to go off to the top of the screen, never to be seen from again. I hate it. I hate it. It's like, you're juggling your thoughts. You're like, okay, I need to time it now. But at the same time, while you're thinking, I need to time it now, a singular cherry happens to be heading right for you. It's the worst. Like, I mean, it isn't this the whole time, though. Like, as you saw earlier, I got further and it actually changes up. I hate it. I keep dying just before he changes phases to one that actually makes sense. Oh my gosh. I just undid everything again. Ugh. I don't know what it is about cherry bosses. I just don't get along with them at all. I want to be the love trap too. That was the stupidest boss. That stupid second giant cherry you had to keep shooting until it was just a tiny cherry and millions of cherries filled the screen. And I healed him again. I healed him again. I healed him again. What is this timing I have? Again. How many times am I going to heal him this particular round? And I don't know why. I don't know why. Even the Kirby music isn't making this better. Come on. One more time. Okay, make that 2 more times. Actually, I don't know why. I think it somehow didn't hit the green cherry that time. But now, just don't screw up. Just don't screw up. Good. Ugh. Good. We wasted a whole bunch of time there, but we're done. And now, here's the thing also about this stage. The way I feel, you could literally have cut that stage out and just started the game right here, because this is where the actual plot of the game starts. This is where the game actually has plot to it. Why, hello there, kid. What are you? Don't worry about that. You're lucky I found you. What do you mean? Let me go. Let you go? But I'm helping you. I know that kids like you enjoy dying over and over, so I'm here to help you with that. What? No, that's not true. I like to live. Yeah, because I know the perfect place to send you. No, you don't understand. I don't want... Actually, I hate this. I hate all of this. Get me the heck out of here. No need to thank me. Whee! I like the fact that if you jump up towards the portal, it actually... You kind of go past it. Because it's like, no, you're not supposed to want to go to that portal. So here's the thing. Now we're at the part where the game actually starts. So, as far as I'm concerned, this game would have been better if you just cut out the first stage altogether, started the game right here, where you go to the first world, Super Mario Brothers, which we will be taking on next time. And I'll actually have some good things to say about this game as I just shoot myself with a green shell. So thanks for watching. May you soar like the amazing falcons and have a wonderful day. Peace out.